Hey, there is fire on the mountain. I'm smiling here, but I'm fuming inside. And you know when my accent comes out, I'm either really, really happy, I can't control myself, or I'm really kind of upset. So the latter is the actual deal today. I got my first bad review, guys. No, seriously. It's the first bad review. And I don't know who it's from, or I don't know how to apologize. I don't know how to find out where this thing happened. But on my podcast, I'm going there. I saw that I got a new review, so I was so excited. I was like, hey, gosh, I was going to get a new review. You know, I'm trying to build up my reputation, and I go there. The person, I will put up the review right here so you guys can take a look, take some time to marinate on it. But really, the review was really something that I didn't anticipate. I am somebody that goes through my DMs, even at late at night. I try to leave it all read. I don't reply to anybody that is like a dude trying to slide in my DM. I am in a relationship, so I'm not looking for any distractions. I'm not looking for anything that the devil is sending my way. But today, I want us to discuss criticism, bad reviews. Sometimes you get, reviews you didn't see coming, or criticism at work that you didn't anticipate, or maybe in school you got a bad grade. So I want to talk about, that kind of thing. So what should you do when you get a bad review or a criticism? The first thing that I do is I internalize it. I try to figure out, did I do something intentionally to cause this, right? I must say this. I, by nature, am super, super defensive. And I'm very defensive because I work my ass off to make sure that I am able to do the best that I can. That's just who I am in general. So when I get a bad review, I'm usually like, what the heck? Right? Because that was not my intention, obviously. So the first thing I do is try to really read it, look at it over and over, and try to figure out, is this really pertaining to something that I did? If it's not something that I did, I literally throw it out. I don't let it bother me past that. If it's something that I did, I actually take my time and I figure out how I can make it better. So the first thing I would say is read it. If it's not pertaining to you, throw it out. If it's pertaining to you, now you've got to figure out how to make it better. The second thing, hey, I like to combat, I like to fight. I like to fight for my reputation and my integrity. But I'll tell you this, it is not the best thing to respond to a review or a bad review when you're upset, when you are perturbed, when you don't know where this is coming from. So I would say sleep on it. If you have the opportunity to respond, sleep on it and make sure your emotions are calm. And then respond in such a way that is like what I'm doing now, which I'm laughing about it. I was not laughing yesterday. But now I have a chance to have slept on it, and I'm no longer highly emotional. And now if I could talk to the person, I would say, I didn't see your DM. I just didn't. Because if I did, I would respond to you. So, and I would say, I'm so sorry, sis, but I've never, I'll give you guys, I have never in my life bought an expensive bag for myself. Those are all gifts from my family and my man. So I have never actually purchased, I'm one of those girls that, I don't spend, I spend everybody else's money. True story. But anyway, so she talked about my Chanel purses. Yeah, I have them, but they're not because of who I am. They're because of the love that I feel for my family and my man. So, moving right along. The third thing that I would do if I got some kind of criticism like that is I'm more conscientious now. Like in the past couple of days, I've gotten a lot of DMs again, and I've responded to every one of them like I thought I was doing before, but I take a lot of time to respond. And I do want to say this is an aside. If you are somebody who is looking for advice from somebody else, let's say you want to go into law school and you reach out to somebody that's a lawyer or law student who is somewhere in their career that you would want to be, you cannot be entitled. You cannot come off as entitled. Those people do not owe you an iota of their time. Yes, you may both be Black, or you may both be women of color, or you might both be women, but they do not owe you anything. They're doing these things out of the goodness of their heart. They're dedicating time to either motivate you or inspire you or give you solid advice. So you are not entitled to that. I don't understand the level of entitlement. You are entitled to what you get for yourself. For many of us, we didn't even have one person help us. Right now, I'm actually struggling with the idea of having someone help me, because at this level in my career, I actually do need help. But I've gone through all of this just working in silence, and God, in His infinite mercy, happened to bless me to get to where I am. So don't look at someone else's life and think that they owe you anything, because they don't. And I have to caution my mentees all the time, especially when they're going to someone else who's less down to earth than I am. I tell them, they don't owe you nothing. I can say a lot of words around that. So back to what I was saying is, I think that criticism is great when it's constructive. And if it's not constructive for you and it doesn't pertain to you, throw it out. So that is my rant / discussion about this. I think this is a really healthy way for me to get out my emotions. Again, my name is Dr. Ruth Arumala, and I am so excited to be on YouTube finally. It's been a long time coming, and I hope that you got something out of this rant. And if you have anything that you would like to talk about in terms of criticism, how you handle criticism, leave it down below, because I would love to see. And apparently, I'm supposed to be saying something like, subscribe, and share. I gotta get into that, because I don't even know what that means. But yeah, like, subscribe, and share.